PSG leading the break. Gomes looking for the overlap. Alba inside. It's Messi!
Outside, Hill plays it inside. Great tackle, but he's finished off by Xavi. It's a run from him, but it's Messi. It's Iniesta! And the Chelsea...
Hello community, welcome back to another Barcelona match review. Barcelona lose to Bayern Munich 2-0. It hurts. There's definitely one moment in the match that I thought, you know what, I think this moment is going to haunt us, and it definitely did, which of course I'll tell you guys later in the review. But talking overall about the match, first of all, huge props to Bayern Munich. The way how they played today in first as well as second half, it was brilliant. It was really good from them. They really did a good job today, and fair props to them because they really did their best, and the defense as well as attack was really influential for them. We tried to give them a fight, and I think compared to last year, we definitely did a much better fight, but it wasn't really enough. And of course, what were the problems? We will talk about that as always. First half, second half, player analysis as well. So without further ado, let's get into it. And let's start off with the starting 11. Marc-Andre ter Stegen in goal. Our fullbacks are Marcos Alonso and Jules Koundé. Our centre-back duo Araujo, Christensen. Our midfield three Busquets, Pedri, Xavi, and our front three Lewandowski, Dembele on the right and Rafinha on the left. Or sometimes, of course, they interchange, so it's like Rafinha on the right, Dembele on the left. But yeah, talking about the first half, it was really neck to neck, really intense match from both our teams. They really were going at each other. Pressing was really good, and Bayern Munich, they were at the first half really doing the intense pressing, or in the sense the way how they were pressing in second half was different compared to how they were doing in first half. They kind of added the both combinations actually in the second half. So in the first half, of course, they were going with the intense pressing, basically, the terminology that I use is where if the Barcelona players have the ball, they will jump on them and try to dispossess them, and of course after that try to create chances and stuff. But the thing was, Barcelona, while they were trying they were being pressed, they were able to get out of it by from the passes and stuff. Some passes were of course getting dispossessed and stuff, but overall in general, Barcelona were able to link up well. The chemistry was there. That's why we had so many close chances. Of course, there was 2 for Lewandowski, one which was the volley, that pass that Xavi gave from the left hand side. It was a bit unfortunate. I thought maybe Lewandowski could have finished it, but unfortunately it wasn't the case. Then the header, that cross that came from Marcos Alonso, Lewandowski headed it, and of course Neuer saved that as well. Then there was one outside the box from Rafinha as well. So there were some close chances, and I feel like in this match, of course, Xavi, he as always went with the midfield centric, passing the ball, servicing towards Dembele, Rafinha, and of course Lewandowski. But I think today in this match, there were many issues that were highlighted. And first of all, the biggest issue was our wingers not showing up today. Dembele, Rafinha, both of them could not do the best today. I mean, of course, Rafinha, I feel like he was trying his best, but it really wasn't enough. The thing was that, Dembele, also as we talk about Dembele, when he used to be on the left hand side, Pavard as well as sometimes Muller used to jump on him. So because of that, he wasn't able to dribble a lot or try to cross. It used to get shut down and stuff. Then when he used to sometimes switch the flanks, of course, Alphonso Davies was waiting for him on the right hand side. And to be honest, Alphonso Davies did really good in terms of tackling and really pocketing both our wingers, like Rafinha as well as Dembele. I mean, they were trying to create chances, but it was always he was trying to dispossess them and stuff, and it really costed our attacks. And I feel like this shows that we have to stop this winger dependency. I feel like we are servicing too much to our wingers, because to be honest with you, I did not see Lewandowski much in that first half. Is it only me, or is it everybody else as well who thinks that Lewandowski was mostly involved, inside the box? He was like a poacher actually in this match. Normally Lewandowski is involved in the link up and stuff. In this match, he was a little bit less redundant, and I don't know whether maybe that was a plan from Xavi. Maybe Xavi was like, Dembele and Rafinha, you guys are gonna give the service to Lewandowski, and Lewandowski as always has to bury those in. He did get 2 services, but of course he wasn't able to finish them. But I don't know what really was the game plan, because the thing was that with Lewandowski's creativity is of course amazing, and we have been seeing him being involved in the link up. So I was like, why isn't he playing as that link up person? But it really was weird. But the biggest problem was that our most creative players were getting pocketed today. They were not showing up today, Dembele and Rafinha. And then of course when it came for the midfielders to show up, of course Xavi, his pressing, he was trying to press and stuff, like the high pressing, the jump on pressing, and he was doing that and stuff. Of course he was being involved as well. It wasn't like he wasn't being involved. He was getting a lot of balls near the final third and stuff. Pedri as well, creativity, composed and stuff. But the thing was that they didn't pose really big threats in front of the goal. Like they were trying to create, but then Bayern Munich, as the defense, they were structured very well. Of course, because of that, they were able to really tackle us and try to go for the counterattacks, dispossess us, and then go for the chance creations and stuff. So so first half was really neck to neck. It was like it's like Barcelona still had a lot of chances. Like in terms of attack, I think Barcelona did definitely have more chances. They played a bit better than Bayern Munich, but not by a much margin, of course. So yeah, first half was really neck to neck, and unfortunately, of course, we couldn't score any goals. I think that Lewandowski goal should have happened, but it is what it is. So yeah, first half ended up, of course, as 0-0 being the score. Now, when talking about the first half players, of course, Marc-Andre ter Stegen, I feel like he was okay. I mean, he didn't have anything much to do in the first half, to be honest. So it was okay for him. He was, of course, going for the ball distribution. His ball distribution was good sometimes. So, that was good from him. Jude Koundé on the right-hand side, of course, we have heard multiple times that he doesn't want to become a right back, but still Xavi is playing him there. He has no other option, to be honest, because Hector Bellerin was not yet ready for this big match. So, of course, he did not want to take the risk. And, I feel it's okay. Like, Jude Koundé, ball distribution-wise, he was doing decent in terms of ball distribution. Defending-wise as well, he was doing good, trying to not let Mane be like very destructive, very dangerous and stuff. So yeah, I think it was good from Jude Koundé. It was good from him in first half. Araujo was, I think he was also good. Like ball distribution definitely improved more than before, and that's really good. Defensively also he was okay in first half. So yeah, not bad from Araujo. Same goes for Christensen. I thought Christensen would be more involved in the ball distribution because, of course, he and Eric Garcia got insane ball distribution. But I feel like probably that did not happen. Like, he was, of course, going with the distribution, like, passing towards Pedri or Xavi, but that's really it. Not, going towards the flanks, towards like Rafinha and stuff. So, yeah. So it was okay from Christensen as well. Marcos Alonso was decent. I feel like under pressure, he wasn't really doing that bad. Like there was a bit issues going on the left hand side, but they were all right. They weren't really big issues. So because the thing was like Barcelona defensively as well, they were good in first half. Like a lot of our players were collectively defending as Bayern Munich were counter-attacking, which was really good. It really did not allow Bayern any chances. If you see actually multiple times in the match, there were so many players in the center and stuff that as like Mane or Sane or whoever were trying to like pass the ball inside the box, it used to get dispossessed and Barcelona used to start the counter-attack because they're collectively defending. They were not allowing any chance for the Bayern Munich players. So that was like really good defensively. And Alonso at the same case, he had a bit help. So it was all right from him. Busquets was good today. In terms of ball recoveries, he was good today. Sometimes he got dispossessed and stuff, yeah. But in terms of ball recoveries, he was good today. So in first half, really good stuff from Busquets. Xavi, as always, high pressing animal, as always, just going jump on people and stuff. And he was also involved, so, fair play for Xavi. The thing was, I feel like Xavi should have maybe given a different type of approach for Xavi and Pedri in this match. But, I mean, he didn't really expect Dembele and Rafinha to not show up, right? Like, I thought he would like, maybe it's for first 10 minutes they won't show up, but then later on they might become beast. It really did not happen, unfortunately. So, yeah, I think Pedri and Xavi should have turned up more in terms of the attack, be more dangerous inside the box, try to score goals and stuff, but unfortunately that wasn't really the case. Same for Pedri, creativity and stuff, he was all right, composed. Under pressure, he was doing good, linking up good sometimes with Koundé or Alonso and stuff. So, yeah, it was all right from Pedri also. they had to, I feel like, show up more in terms of near the goal. Like, of course, I think Pedri had a couple of chances in the first half, I think so, but unfortunately, Bayern Munich were really good in defensively. So yeah, it was what it is. Dembele and Rafinha, both of them, I'm not happy with both of them. Neither of them am I gonna rate them high, because the thing is, they did not show up today, and it really costed us, because the thing was, I feel like we give a lot of service to them, and the way like how they just give insane ass crosses and stuff, we were really dependent on them in terms of creativity. I mean, like, it's not like it's only from them. Like, Pedri sometimes used to do, but most of the times, of course, it used to come from the wings. It used to come from the wide areas, not from the central. So it was, yeah, it really costed us. We were not having a much creativity and stuff, much service. So yeah, it's quite unfortunate, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Lewandowski, I'm also not happy from him, to be honest. Like, our front three, I'm not happy with how they played today. Levy, man, I thought Levy would have been more involved in link-up. I don't know if it's Xavi's tactic that he wanted to apply to not let Lewandowski be a link-up player and in fact become a poacher. I don't know if that was really his plan. Maybe it could be, I think. But I think he should have been maybe a bit more involved into the link-up play and stuff. But yeah, it is what it is. Of course, Barcelona ended the first half, the score as 0-0. And of course, we will discuss about the second half where things went south. So as Barcelona started the second half, a big chance came from Rafinha outside the box. And it was similar to the last one, like, just a little bit outside towards the goal of Bayern Munich. And then, of course, comes the goal in just 3 minutes later from a corner. And this one, Marcos Alonso, what are you doing? What are you doing over there? Like, Marcos Alonso, in this whole match, of course, second half as well, as we'll talk, he was good. Like, he was decent. I didn't see any much big mistakes from him. Of course, he was getting outpaced, which you would expect him to get. But in terms of link up and trying to progress the attack, he was doing okay. Like, he wasn't doing much individual errors from him. But this was a very big error. Like, no marking towards Lucas Hernandez, and Lucas Hernandez just went inside the box, headed it in, and of course made it 1-0 for Bayern Munich. And I was really upset because the way like how we were playing, I thought like, I think we should have been leveled out. I'm a bit salty towards that, but yeah, it was really sad, man. Like, just gave up. Like, we couldn't score the goal, and it really hurts me a lot. So yeah, of course, Bayern Munich made it 1-0. But we had some close chances as well, and this, of course, was the moment that I was talking about, the Pedri miss. And this one, Pedri, to be fair, the way he was dribbling over there, he had a lot of space. He, of course, went through it, and then he gave a pass to Lewandowski. Lewandowski quickly reacting to it, giving the pass to Pedri, and then Pedri, I think he should have maybe tried to like see what other options I have. I thought maybe he didn't see Ferran Torres on the right. Ferran Torres was actually free over there. If Pedri would have passed the ball, it was definitely 100% a goal to him. But I think he did not see him. He went for the chip and it hit the post. So that really haunted, because Bayern Munich, like they turned up next half. Like in second half they turned up. Like they were not going with that insane like jump pressing, not leaving too much spaces. In fact, they were trying to cut our options, and as they were doing that, like sometimes when Dembele used to pass or Pedri used to pass, we were not able to continue the attack because of course we were getting dispossessed. It was like kind of like how we were playing in first half. Bayern Munich adapted that in the second half. So like as we were also doing line cut pressing, like we are not allowing Bayern Munich to have any passing lanes. We are cutting them and dispossessing them in the how it is in first half, and going for the counters. So that exactly what Bayern Munich did, but they added a bit flavor to it. Of course they were going with a combination of both, and it really worked well for them. And they were just really dispossessing us, going for the attacks, and a lot of attacks they had, which of course brings us to the second goal, which Upamecano, it starts from him. He gives the ball to, I think it was Mazraoui, and then Mazraoui gave the pass to Sane, then Sane and Musiala link up together well. And in this one, of course, some people, I do see like they're saying like Koundé should have got him. But to be honest, with the way like how Koundé was placed, like he was at the right side, and Sane is actually really quick. And of course, you guys definitely saw that. So there was no chance that Koundé would actually catch up to him that quickly. I feel like Araujo, I think he should have been a little bit more active towards Sane. I think he was more closer to Araujo than Koundé was to Sane. So I think Araujo should have maybe tried to catch up to Sane and try to like slide tackle him or something and try to get the ball away from him. He kind of stopped, and then of course Koundé had the whole job to do, which it was really hard because he was coming from the right hand side and stuff. So he's not that quick to cover up Sane that quickly. And Ter Stegen, he tried what he could do. So yeah, it really wasn't Ter Stegen. I feel like it was maybe a bit of Araujo's fault, because the thing was, I think he should have catch up to Sane or try to go towards Sane, because the thing was, he was just moving like, also not only Araujo, to be honest, the space that was there in the midfield, I don't know there was so much space, like I don't know where was Pedri, where was Xavi, like no idea. And then they just of course scored the second goal. And we made substitutions, of course. Frenkie de Jong came on, Ansu Fati came on, Kessie came on, Eric Garcia also came on, and I think that's pretty much the subs. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres, of course, came on. So Ferran Torres, actually, to be honest, he played decent. He played decent today. He was trying his best. He was doing whatever he could, and he was doing good. He was not that bad. Frenkie de Jong as well. He was okay. Not the best, not the worst also. But as always, after that goal, it was Bayern Munich who was constantly attacking. They had a couple of chances, like Musiala outside the box. He had a couple of chances, a couple inside the box and stuff. So it was really Bayern Munich attacking and attacking and attacking. So at the end of the first half, the stats were like Barcelona had 9 attempts created, and Bayern Munich had only 2. But guess what? Second half just totally changed. It was like Bayern Munich 16 and Barcelona 12 attempts. Only 3 more attempts in second half, which is embarrassing, and it's really sad. But I think we tried what we could. It really didn't work the best, and Barcelona took the L. At Champions League. And of course, the next big match, I think, is going to be against Inter Milan. Our next match is against Inter, which is also a very big match. Hopefully we won't go Europa, or at least I hope that we'll do better in Camp Nou. I think definitely some lessons to learn from this match is we cannot be dependent upon wingers. There has to be good position structure from Xavi in case, like, to make Pedri and Xavi also involved, or either one of them to be involved near the box, and also let Lewandowski be involved in the play. Like, you remember like that Pedri-Lewandowski connection that we saw earlier in the season, which worked really well. Like, I think there was a match in which Pedri scored like 2 goals and Lewandowski also scored 2 goals or something, right? I don't remember that match. Or Pedri had 2 assists or something. That connection is what we need, and I did not see that. And like Lewandowski wasn't involved. Like, I don't know why he wasn't involved in the link-up play, but it is what it is, man. Of course, we took the L, and let's hope at Camp Nou we will do much better. And that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and of course I'm pretty sad, but it is what it is. We have to learn from our lessons, and let's of course learn from our mistakes, yes, and let's do better next time.